Yo, people, what you telling me back again with another footy talk? Mons, what's good, my guy?
Nah, man. Just there, man. Just there. Obviously, they're not in them Forest game. Seems like a while ago now. I'm saying 3 straight wins. I think it's like 11 goals scored. So I'll be honest, man. Can't really complain. I saw something that I didn't think I'd see last night with Liverpool. So
What was that?
I wasn't sure if Slot could utilize the fringe players. I was very wary about that. You know what I'm saying? For me, there's not been enough rotation in the first team, kind of just in the Premier League in general. So I kind of thought that, West Ham, not an easy game. You know what I'm saying? Everyone else kind of had like Barrow and not Barrow, like, how everyone else had kind of easy kind of games in the cup. We drew the Premier League team, of course. And yeah, it was just more of a like, cool, this is a test. Not in the sense that West Ham are the hardest team to play. It's more of a cool, what style of play am I going to see with the rotation? Am I going to see a drop off? Like, you know what I'm saying? How big's the drop off?
Right.
How good are the players going to perform that don't play? You know what I'm saying? So I was just mad curious to see what was going to go on. And I was impressed. You know what I'm saying? Still a lot of football to be played, but I was impressed though. I was impressed.
Bro, I don't know why you was. I told you already, you've got a competent manager, bro. Like, I don't know why. Not even a competent manager. You've got a competent coach. He's a coach. And the difference between coaches and managers is that managers rely on the players. That's the difference. Coaches, once they put a system in place, there's not a drop-off. When you change the personnel, there's not a drop-off. There might be a drop-off in quality, but there's not a drop-off in what your eyes are showing you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even when a coach loses games, it's because there's a drop-off in the end product, but the product is the same. And that's why I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Obviously, you swap Gravenberch for Endo, and then Endo's makes like cost you a goal, but that's gonna happen. But you see the same football. You see the same football. You got a competent coach. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If you can keep your best players fit for the whole season, you're in a title race. Whether you like it or not, you're in one, bruv. Because he's a competent coach. That's all it takes.
We in a title race because Rodri bust his knee. That's why we in a title race now.
Nah, bro, it's not. Nah, that's not why. You was in a title race before that, bro. And this is what I've been trying to tell you, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been trying to tell you, bro.
Obviously, because you know what it is. I think, as I said, you lot have all kind of changed your mind in the space of these 7 games, and rightly so. Because I think at times I don't mind if people can sit there and go, you know what? In the summer, I got it wrong about Liverpool. You know what I'm saying? Like, the players are better than I thought simply because Jurgen Klopp's not there and they're still performing to a certain level. And obviously, he's not a bum in it. He's not a bum. And he's got players doing up stupidness. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like, that's what I don't mind hearing. If man can just say, yeah, cool, we got it wrong in the summer, laughing at Liverpool. But at the end of the day, rivals are there to say their piece in a negative light. Like, I'm not going to scream for you lot's validation. Like, I knew we weren't gonna drop off. I just thought we'd stay stable. You know what I'm saying? I thought it'd just be a stability thing because because I know my players and I know we're not. I know that the players are fine. You know what I'm saying? It's just whether you can bridge the gap to Arsenal and City. But do you know what it is? I don't think we've bridged the gap. I think these men are dropping to our level.
Yeah, but also, bro, I've been telling the quality of this league has been declining. I've been telling you, like, look at Man City, yeah. Look at Man City, and you look at the players they used to have and the players they have now, bro. They're getting worse because players in the modern game are worse. So there's a natural decline in football.
Yeah.
Who's the new David Silva? Who's the new Sergio Aguero? There isn't one. Do you know what I'm saying? Even when you look at Savinho, he's a good player, but he's not Riyad Mahrez. Like, you can't.
But he's got sauce though. Like,
no, he's a baller, but he's not Mahrez though. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is, what people don't understand is, bro, people are forgetting Leicester Mahrez. They're thinking about Mahrez at Man City.
CF Mahrez.
Yeah, bro. Leicester Mahrez was a baller. Man City Mahrez was on a leash, bruv, and he still performed the way he performed on a leash, bro. That wasn't.
Yeah,
that was
even with Leicester Mahrez, people, Leicester Mahrez. This is the tact thing. Leicester Mahrez got PFA Player of the Year that year, innit? He won PFA Player, right? I'm pretty sure. And he still was in conversations. It wasn't like, yeah, he's at the top. People were still looking at Payet,
looking at other players,
Hazard, them Coutinho. I think Urs is still there.
You mentioned, yeah, there's not players like them in the game anymore.
Yeah,
And this
Ericsson as well. Then Ericsson that year, I think got 15 assists. He got a dumb amount of assists. Ericsson was going crazy with the assists that year. You know what I'm
there
saying?
you go.
That's 6 man that what people were looking at and going, yeah, Riyad Mahrez' first season. Is he as good as them guys though?
Well, there you go. And that's 6
the
game
level.
changers, yeah.
Yeah,
And
the
now
level,
these men don't exist in football no more. So there's a natural decline in the game.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, do you know what I'm saying? Like Man City are spending less money because if they don't see real genuine value, they're just not buying for the sake of buying. So their squad's declined. Arsenal have a terrorist manager, you know, and they've spent badly. So because of that, naturally, you're in there with them, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like when you look at Arsenal's window, bro, they didn't do nothing.
I think the circumstances. No, the circumstances are definitely in our ground. Like that's not something I'm gonna shy away from.
Bro, you got 6 attackers, yeah. You got 6 attackers, and they're all fit and they're all good. And then you look at Martinelli and Havertz and that, bro. Listen, you're in the discussion. Like,
yeah, no,
there's no way.
I've conceded that now because again, I think the circumstances have helped us, and as I said, we have kept our players fit so far. So well, apart from Alisson, actually, I keep saying this. Alisson's injured. He's got a hamstring. He's got a hamstring injury. For those who don't know, he's got a hamstring injury.
Yeah, you man are in there. Big up the chat. Make sure you run up them likes, bro. Big up Tom for the super chat. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Listen, them man, they're always indirected. Let me tell you something directly, bruv. Ugarte is shit, bruv. You get me? That's what it is. He's rubbish. That's it, Goldfish. And you're shit as well. You don't know nothing about football. You're rubbish. I don't care how many million subs. You're rubbish. Just like Ugarte's rubbish. This is just what it is, bro. This is life. Man don't need to indirect no one. I'm looking into the lens. You are shit, bruv. You're shit. This is what it is, bro. It is what it is. So it's calm. Do you know what I mean? Most of the men that watch him to laugh at him, bro. If that's how you want to make your money, that's fine. But you can't leave your house. I can leave my house. So it is what it is. You get me? So you can hold that, bro. Allow the indirects, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You know my name. Don't be afraid to say it, bro. Don't be afraid. It's fine. The game is the game. But back to the show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Liverpool are in a title race. They are. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, the competition's not what it was. The Man City that you chased and nearly caught a couple seasons ago was stronger than this Man City. So you have to concede that you're there, bro.
No, I've already said. For me, like I was looking at Arsenal's attack and what they were doing, but the actual one that said, yeah, you know what, we're there now, is the Rodri knee injury, bro. I would have said that last year. You know what I'm saying? I would have said that.
Yeah, but we've seen them. But you've seen them.
I've seen them do it.
Lose Rodri and still win. You've seen them lose KDB.
Yeah. They've lost KDB. They lost Laporte 1 year. I think it was Laporte they lost for a year, and they managed to get it done. I still think City are probably favourites, just in the fact that I think anyone that's won 4 years in a row is still going to be favourites in it, just because of the pedigree that they've got over the last 4 or 5 years. But what I'd say is that January is going to be a massive window. And obviously, you know, this condensed period of, I think, from now till like November, end of November, where like everyone kind of plays each other. We got Real Madrid in that time. Arsenal got to go to the San Siro. City got a dodgy kind of run in between there. It's going to be mad interesting. Chelsea looking like they're starting to cook something up. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of football to be played. But from a Liverpool perspective, I'm happy to be there, man. I'm happy, not as in just happy to, like, I'm happy to now concede that everything's kind of falling into place for us, bro. There's no excuse not to look at the top 2, top 3, and say easily, why shouldn't we be there? You know what I'm saying? I know the players are good enough. I'm just more annoyed at my board for not seeing that during the summer. You know what I'm saying? Because if we actually brought in 1 or 2 players extra, because we are still filling certain areas, then I can literally sit there and say we are winning this league, Rants.
Yeah, but if he manages the squad properly, it doesn't really matter.
He does speak, like, to be fair to Slot, he does speak very openly about rotating the squad and keeping players fit. And I think
that's what people don't talk about Pep. If you look at Pep, he rotates every game. Bro, you very rarely see Man City play the same 11 3 games in a row. Very rarely. Even if he tweaks one centre-back or tweaks one midfielder, or he brings in Grealish for Doku. Do you know what I'm saying? Or he brings Foden in for someone else. He rotates a lot, bro. People don't understand about Pep's rotation. Even though he rotates within the same 16 players, he rotates a lot. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So if the manager uses the squad the way he's supposed to use the squad, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. This is what man are supposed to do, bro. So you man are there, bro. Like, and I just think that people been overrating this Man City team in terms of, oh, we can't win because Pep's here, bro. Last season they had one of the worst head-to-heads against the top 6 teams, yeah, and they still won the league. So what does that tell you, bro? That means they are beatable. That's what it tells you. But the problem is, a lot of people when they're playing against Man City, they're beaten in the tunnel. A lot of teams, bro. I wouldn't include Liverpool in that because Liverpool always go to play against them. Same with Arsenal. Arteta's not scared of Pep. He's not scared of him. He's going to beat him eventually because Arsenal keep getting closer and closer and closer and closer to beating Man City every time they play because Arteta knows exactly what Pep's going to do, bro. He's a predictable manager. He's very predictable. It's just that he's got the individual quality in the players that just gets him over the line, but that's not going to keep working. Eventually, Arsenal are going to beat them. They're going to, because they know how to play against them, bro. They know that City don't want it from set pieces. City are the worst team in the league from set pieces, worse than Spurs, statistically. And that's Arteta's strong point. And then they hate that low block, bro. But Arteta could set these men up there for 90 minutes, bro. And they're not going to score from a corner, bro. And they're happy to do that. Do you know what I'm saying? City are a serious team, yeah, but at the same time, yeah, that's more to do with that.
City
bro, it's more to the lack of real challenge that these men have in the league.
The Premier League is a farmers' league, and everyone gets on my back when I say that. Everyone gets on my back. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's competitive up until they tell me, oh, months, but it's been competitive up until the last day. Arsenal took them to the last day. How many times did Liverpool take them to the last day? Listen here. How many times have Dortmund taken Bayern Munich to the last day?
No one remembers. You know what I'm saying?
No one remembers it.
They didn't win.
Yeah, because they didn't win, bro. Jude Bellingham, match final day, was not fit to play the game. And Musiala came and bagged last day. Musiala literally won them the league. Finesse, bottom corner. People just forget.
Bro, but this is it, bro. All these men saying, oh, we can't win because Pep was there. Bro, get out of it. Man, I've seen Liverpool challenging for 4 titles, 4 trophies whilst Pep's there, but man are saying that no one else can't win the Prem, bro. It's a cop-out. Do you know what I mean? It's a fucking cop-out.
People can win. Listen, it was always fine margins when it was Pep and Klopp, and it's actually even been fine margins when it was Arteta and Pep. It was even
a handful of points.
Yeah, like it's 2 points. How about this? There's many moments in that season where you can go, that would have won Arsenal the league, or that would have taken City further, that would have widened the gap for City to win the league. I always look at that flight. I always look at the kung fu, the sweet chin music that Doku gave McAllister. I always go back to that. You know what I'm saying? Who knows what could have happened after that? You know, if buts and maybes and whatnot. But I'm tired of people speaking out of both sides of their mouth, innit? You know what I'm saying? Especially when I hear Arsenal fans now talk about this fiery rivalry with Man City. You know what I'm saying? It was more fiery than what Liverpool and
can't
City
be, because Liverpool beat Man City
more times than we beat them.
Yeah, 100%.
We beat them more times than they beat us.
Arsenal beat them once.
They like, bro. You see a rivalry, yeah. I don't care whether it's fiery. Like, I'd like it to be fiery for entertainment value, bro. For entertainment,
bro. A rivalry has to be both ways, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Honest,
months. If we have 10 fights, yeah, and I beat you 8 times, yeah, it's not a rivalry. I'm just pissing you up. You know them ones. A rivalry is a little 3 wins each and 4 draws and that. That's a rivalry. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it's don't get me wrong, like it was a rivalry in terms of the quality, going head-to-head quality in it. The quality. Don't get me wrong, there was a lot of niceness that for me didn't sit right with me. in terms of the respect between the managers, which is what I kind of understand. But at the same time, Rants, people like the revisionism. It's too much revisionism these days. You realize Bernardo Silva was talking shit about Arsenal, right? But you know, Bernardo Silva didn't even clap us in his guard of honor for when we won the league. This guy has been talking shit about Liverpool for time.
Yeah. Nah, he's a demon still. He's like Pep's fucking attack dog, bruv.
Yeah, bro. But people just forget that Bernardo would chat shit about Liverpool. People forget that Sadio Mane and Ederson literally hate each other's guts, bro. Since the time he booted him in his face. You know what I'm saying? People forget Fabinho, the incident when Fabinho scored the goal and it all booted off. People forget when Sadio Mane got clamped by Fernandinho and it booted off on the pitch, bro. Like I don't know why people just forget things because it was in the past. There was turbulence when it came to City versus Liverpool. It's just that the managers themselves respected each other in it. And let's not act like, even though Pep said 11 men, 12 men, 13 men, they're still going to play the same. He also went on to say they're the top team in Europe. I think he called them the perfect team or something. But no one talks about that. Everyone just talks about look how spicy the rivalry is because it's gone off. And I have to say this is the way I really go say it. Everyone has that one friend on FIFA that they smack up 9 times out of 10. Yeah, you smack your boy at FIFA 9 times out of 10. He's getting weighed in, and then he starts to get a bit better. Suddenly, you're winning 5 games, 4 games against them, maybe sometimes 6. You're having to sit forward to play your bedroom that you comfortably win against on FIFA. You know what that is? That's not rivalry. That's bitterness that your bedroom is finally getting good at something he's never been good at. That's how Man City view Arsenal, bro. They don't respect these man blood.
No, they don't. Of course they don't.
Man.
Of course they don't. That's why Erling said to my man, bruv, he said, stay humble and that to the gaffer. He don't respect these, man.
He said, stay humble. And he called Jesus. He said, who are you fucking clown? Get the fuck out of my face, you fucking clown.
Yeah, no, it's not a respect. Yeah, there's no respect.
He said to Skelly, who are you? I don't even know you. I said, I don't even know you.
You're right. It's not a respecting like that. Liverpool, Man City was respect that these man could pepper them in it. This thing is like, yo, these men are getting a bit cocky. Like, we need to put them back in their place. Do you know what I'm saying? That's where it comes from. It's like it's an audacity thing. You get me?
They look at it as the audacity. So, and then you look at, as I said, Bernardo's talking about, he's like, well, the difference in Liverpool, Arsenal, Liverpool won this, Liverpool won that. And Arsenal, they don't come to beat us. They don't play to win. Now, from an Arsenal perspective, I think this is also good for you lot, because now it's like you can't lickle man us no more, because in the head-to-head, we can weigh you in because you can't score against us. Kind of thing. And for an Arsenal perspective, what the fuck does a man's respect even? You don't need a man's respect to go do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? If anything, it makes it all the more sweeter if you actually go and get the dub. You know what I'm saying? So this isn't an Arsenal slander session before you lot start crying. My thing is just that stop forcing this rivalry was better than this, or it's not a rivalry. These man look at you like
it's not. The context is not the same. You're right.
It's these man just because these man can't noogie you no more, you think it's a rivalry. No, they just don't. There's just no respect, bro. There's absolutely no respect between, like, they don't like you, man, and they don't.
That's what Bernardo said. Liverpool always faced us face to face and tried to win the games. From this perspective, the games against Arsenal haven't been like them ones we had and have against Liverpool. Yeah, 100%. Like, they see Arsenal more as an annoyance than anything. Do you know what I mean? That's what they see. That's what they see them as an annoyance, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's why Bernardo's like, listen, these men are doing the big talk, but they ain't one shit in it. Like, they're like, you can't compare them to Liverpool. I hear it. He's 100% right.
This is what I'm saying. So and
he's 100% right.
So and that's why I don't like it when I see it grinds my gears, bro. When I'm seeing Arsenal fans, and if the shoe fits, you know who you are. I'm seeing Arsenal fans 24/7 on the timeline on YouTube talking about Liverpool are just bitter because they're not there no more. And we don't give a monkeys, bro. We won what we won, and we kept it stepping. You know what I'm saying? We won what we won and kept it stepping. Because now, like, you can't keep speaking on both sides of your mouth. You want to find competition in something that doesn't exist. Because I can talk about how I've beaten Man City more times than they've beaten me. But they've won 4 Premier Leagues more than me. So who cares?
No, correct.
Who cares, bro? It doesn't matter. We won the battle. They won the war. But you lot are trying to fork out this battle that don't really exist. You're trying to talk out the other side of your mouth. That doesn't matter until you do something significant.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? It's
and
always
shout out Harty for the super chat as well. He's saying, Monts, it's okay to admit there was no fire in those Liverpool Man City matches. Players hugged each other. Arsenal Man City's not a rivalry because they haven't won anything, but more than Klopp, Pep hugging.
Bro, these man, bro, as I said, I agree with what you're saying, bro. I'm not saying the games are mad fiery, but there are fiery moments in these games. 100%. People just seem to forget. But I'm saying that Arsenal are making this seem like it's a rivalry, but that's only because, but again, like what you said, bro, Arsenal have beaten Man City once in, I think, 15 years. I might be wrong, or it's either 17 appearances or 15 years. They have beaten Arsenal, so they've beaten Man City once, bro. My cousin had the audacity to say to me, "You talking to you don't beat City." I said, like, bro, I nearly spat my drink out, bro. And man, bro, by the way, there was a Tottenham fan on the stream. Sorry, there was a Tottenham fan in the call who regularly beat Man City. There was a United fan, Corey was in the call, who literally just knocked, literally in the final. You might just beat them in the final. And Ollie used to have this man's number like it was nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I was in the call. Arsenal do not beat Manchester City. They beat them once at the Emirates because Martinelli kicked the ball, it hit someone's face and went in.
Yeah, that was some bookie thing. It was some bookie thing.
And now they're hanging on to that as if to say, yeah, it's a big boy thing. Yeah, there you go, Darth. It's 1 in 18. It's 1 in 18.
Yeah, that's a joke still.
That's Nottingham's Forest. That's probably Nottingham's Forest record against me.
Yeah, that's not a rivalry. I know man them are saying that it's a rivalry because the players are fighting, but I'll be honest, yeah, Arsenal have to make the game ugly because they have an inferiority complex against City because they know that they're not good enough. And that's the difference with Liverpool. Liverpool never had that inferiority. They went and they fought fire with fire, and they came out victors more than they didn't. So the reason why Arsenal have to try and make it physical is because they know they're inferior. Like that's the honest truth, innit? Like you never look at what a man says, you look at how they behave, innit? And it's just, bro, it's just the same. Growing up, yeah, that supporting United, we always knew that we were inferior to Arsenal technically, and that's why we never went to play football against Arsenal. We used to kick the shit out of them, and we used to beat them, but we used to beat them playing a way that we knew we had to make the fight ugly because we knew we couldn't box Arsenal from the outside because they will box our heads off. So we had to make it a dog fight. Do you know what I mean? We had to get in close and throw the low blows and do what we needed to do. And ultimately, we broke Arsenal's spirit mentally by how we played, but we knew we were never the better football inside. We knew that. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's okay. Arsenal are trying to do to City what we did to Arsenal. The difference is we actually won. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference.
That's the difference. Yeah, that's the difference. And don't get me wrong, yeah. I don't agree with everyone saying Arsenal's dark arts is dead. I don't agree with that. The dark arts wins you shit. But the only thing I'll say about the dark arts, yeah, is that dark arts, you want to use that to get you over the line. The dark arts didn't even get Arsenal over the line. That's what they don't want to hear. All the dark arts didn't get you over the line. It got you a result in terms of a draw away at the Etihad, which is a good result for most teams. So I'll give them that. And what I would say is that I at this moment, what is an agenda against Arsenal is the fact that you got the pundits and that calling out their dark arts. For me, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. You know what I'm saying? Everyone does it. All our favorite players have done it. You know what I'm saying? You want the pricks in your team to get you.
No, but I'll be honest. The reason why I think that it needs to be called out is because it's like it's more to do with the inconsistency of the officiating in the league. But that's not an Arsenal problem.
Yeah, that's not an Arsenal problem.
That's everyone's problem because the amount of goals that Arsenal have scored here that should have been ruled out is crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually crazy. But at the same time, there's nothing that I'm seeing these men doing that I haven't seen my whole life watching Premier League football, bro. Like, and it used to be a part of the game. So
Rants, we saw it last.
I don't have a problem with how Arsenal play. I don't have a problem with it.
What Arsenal were doing to Man City, I literally saw Nottingham Forest do to me, and they were lauded for it. They were lauded for it. You know what I'm saying? How about if I did that, I might have won a couple of more titles. I might have 1 or 2 more Premier Leagues. The margins were that fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll say from an Arsenal perspective. But what I don't like is, again, and I think I don't know if this is an Arsenal thing or if this is but I just think that they love to talk out of both sides of their mouth, Rants. Honestly, it's like I've got fans coming up to me saying to me, how did you do it for 5-6 years playing against these cheating scumbags? How did you do it? How did you do it? I said, I'm sorry, you don't get to say that to me. You know why you don't get to say that to me? Because 2 years ago, you man were saying City saved football, blood.
They were. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same side of your mouth you were talking about when you said City saved ball. With that hand of rod shit. You know what I'm saying? These man saved ball, didn't they? Now they're cheating scumbags. When it's you, they're cheating scumbags. But when it's me, they save ball. You know what I'm saying? They only know when it happens to them. You can't see a youth get slapped for talking shit and then start talking shit and expect not to be slapped. But that's how some of them operate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Woody, but you man changed your mind because it's happened to you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes look at it and understand the circumstance in football. Within football, you can't talk about Firmino not scoring enough goals. And then when you sign Gabriel Jesus, you're telling us, look what he does off the ball. Look what he brings to the team.
Oh, they've been doing that though.
You see what I'm saying? You see it. You can't be doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? You can't be talking out saying Zinchenko is City's weak point, and then when he signs you in that first season and has a good run of games,
bro, they were talking about my man inverting from left back into the 10, and he's unmarkable and that. This is the first season of Zinchenko. These man were gaslighting the shit out of me, telling me, yeah. And I said to these man, bro, wait till he has to actually fucking defend. These man were talking about like he goes into the edge of the box and you can't pick him up. Do you know what I mean? Bro, the narrative that these man was selling for the Zinchenko thing. Crazy. Yeah. And now they want him out.
These man used to laugh at Jorginho's mobility. Now they talk about his ability on the ball. Because he's wearing an Arsenal shirt. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not so obviously, and I said it's not every Arsenal fan, but the hypocrisy from them, man, is strong, innit?
Bro, listen, it's a loud majority, bro. Let's get it twisted. It wouldn't be on my channel because them kind of Arsenal fans wouldn't watch me because I tell them about themselves all the time. So the guys that are here are always the more balanced ones. Do you know what I'm saying? So when we're talking about these man, we're never talking about you lot that are here. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's the loud majority that are everywhere else. Do you know what I mean? And this is what it is that watch guys like Bavs and you get me. And in the AFTV comments, not you, man, here. Do you know what I'm saying? Because as much as I call on Arsenal, I also give them their credit for the things that they're good at. But that shit don't get clipped. I'm very balanced when it comes to Arsenal, bro. I don't like them, but you can respect someone and not like them. There's a lot of people that I respect in life that I don't like. Do you know what I'm saying? And I respect how Arteta set his team up, but I don't like how they play. I don't like it. I don't like a lot of their players. I think a lot of their players are massively overrated. And I think Arteta's done a great job in setting that team up to be the team that they are. But there's no character in that team. And this is why they ain't really get over the line, bro. When I'm seeing Ben White doing the fake bad man thing, bro, I'm from ends. I can't be scared of someone like
when he does.
Bro, I can't be intimidated by anyone.
When he cleans you out. When he cleans you out, and does the bad
I can't be intimidated by anyone that looks like Ben White. I'm sorry, with a dangly earring and orange face. Like this is why the whole facade is fake to me. This is why they don't get over the line because it's performative. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't have any real bad man in the team. The only real bad man they had in the team was Granit Xhaka, and he's gone. Do you see what I'm saying? Any man that can tell the fans to go fuck themselves, he's a real G, blood, because he knows he's got to walk the streets after, and he don't care. The rest of these man, they're not really on it. And this is the thing with Arteta. He's built a very resilient team, yeah. But remember when Jose went to Tottenham and he said, yo, you man are too nice. I need a team of bastards, bro. That's what he said. Because to play the football that Arteta plays, you've actually got to be a real bastard.
That was at half time during the City game, innit?
Yeah, these guys are really nice guys trying to play bastard football. Do you see what I'm saying? And this is what it is. He doesn't have the personalities because he likes to have really nice guys and make it be a pleasant atmosphere, but you need bastards. when that Inter Milan team went and won what they won, they had bastards like Materazzi and them, man. Real bastards. Eto'o is a bastard, bro. Like in real life, no one likes Samuel Eto'o. Not even his own people don't like him. He's a bastard. Do you know what I mean? Like you need players like
that. He's the winner, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bruv, come on, bro. Like Samuel Eto'o is a bastard. Everyone knows it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like all these men are bastards, and you
even
need
that. Even Zanetti had the mad streak in him. They had the
he's a bastard as well. All these men are bastards,
bro.
bro.
Zanetti was a prick, bro. You know
Come
what I'm saying,
bro. The Cambiasos and all them man and the Pandevs and these man, they're bastards.
And yeah, that bro, no, this is back when man didn't care about their hairline and shit. That's that was the era where no one had a hairline, you know. No one in Serie A had hairlines, bro.
No,
go look at Lucio's hairline. Lucio had this one. Bro. Lucio had this one going on, bro. Cambiaso had no hair. You know what I'm saying? But I never see Zanetti ever get a trim, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, you need to understand that it's a lifestyle being a bastard. Do you know what I mean? You can't switch it on and off. You gotta embrace it. You gotta be like Bane, bruv. You gotta fully you gotta live. You have to walk. You have to walk in that. Do you know what I'm saying? These men not walking that. They just turn it on when they cross the white line. And this is why they can't fully do the Jose thing, because you have to embrace this full time. You can't be out here with orange skin, and dangling earrings and pulling your shorts up, to your nutsack, trying to do the bad man thing. I can't rate it. I'll be honest. That's the Diddy thing. That's the fruity bad man thing.
I'll be honest. When Ben White does when he gets hot and he just fouls you off the ball and he does the walk away, like he walks away and he gives you the look. It's just giving me Joey Essex. It's just giving me Joey.
It's not real. It's not real.
Not real. Like Joey X is on Love Island, by the way. It's just giving me the fake thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just giving. You know what I'm saying? It's just
not real, bro.
Fake and that. Like, and it's all right. Like, do you know, there's nothing wrong if you don't have to be a bad man, bro. You could just be good at football and do your thing, get fouled and smile and get up and walk away. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. But I'm saying to play the style of football that they play, that's what they need. That's what they need, innit? That's what's missing, bro.
But the game's different now, though, and that dumbness gets them red cards. Again. You know what I'm saying? That dumbness.
Yeah, you can't really play like that in the modern game. You're right.
The way that it was done back then, the way Mourinho would do it back then. Because
you can't do what Mourinho does.
Trossard's an idiot. Because for me, you don't have to be a bastard if you're in the position that Arsenal were in that game at halftime. You see what I'm saying? Trossard running through the back of man when there's seconds to go in the half. Your team's up. City are rattled. Like when I say rattled, Carl Walker's doing this.
Yeah. City's head went after the first goal. Their head went because they knew they was in pure dominance. Pure dominance. And then the goal came against the runner play. It was a bookie goal. Everything about it was like you lose your composure because they were on top so comfortably that it looked like it could be a 4-5-0 game.
And Pep's told them, I know Pep's told them, cool, we're better than them, but don't let them go ahead because the way they part of us is going to be a mad thing to score. Everyone knows it's going to be a mad thing to score against Arsenal. I know Pep said that to them. Just like how Pep used to say to Liverpool, say about Liverpool, don't let their wingers come inside. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Don't he'll say to them about Arsenal's defense in the same way. You cannot let these men go ahead because the way they will shot, they ain't even come here to win anyway. So what's going to happen if they go ahead? That's why these man.
No, facts. Well, Pep would have warned them. It's just like they warned Devin Haney about Garcia's left hook, blood, and he got hit in the first round. You know them. They let man know about the left hook, bruv. You knew the left hook was coming, then man start doing the fucking stanky leg, bro. In the first round. This is exactly what happened to Man City. Do you know what I mean? Pep put his foot through that chair, blood. Do you know what I mean? And that's when I know that he was just like, yeah, bro, I warned you about this thing, and then you've gone and done that. It's foolishness.
Yeah, City's head, bro. Yeah, City's heads went, and I still think Trossard's an idiot, innit? I'm sorry, people say 0.8 seconds, bro. The whistle was blown for a long time. Like it was like a long.
He said he didn't hear it, but that's lies. The way he kicked the ball away, he heard it.
Man, try to say he's passing it. There was no one there.
Passing it up in the air. Yeah, I hear it, bro.
I hear it. I hear it. It's calm.
Right,
he's the idiot. Like, and this is what I mean by game. Like, it's not just about being a bad man. For me, it's about being an intelligent bad man. You see it? You need to know what you're doing and don't be done with it. And especially if you know that if you give the referees a decision to make, these idiots will make the decision. Don't give them that excuse, especially when it's already happened to you already. This is what I talk about. Something's happened already and you're still doing it. It's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. These men were seconds away from an absolutely monumental victory, bro. A victory that they probably would act like they won the league, because it would have been mad significant for the league anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's how close they were. But it is what it is, man. I just feel like so go on.
No. I was reading the City thing. We'll talk about that now, because it looks like Man City have cooked the FA in court, blood. So
is it? What's happened?
Yeah, but that's what they're saying, bro. They're saying United, Man City have appeared to defeat the Premier League on associated party transactions after a vote to amend the rules was pulled last minute from this morning's club meeting. Bro, City are gonna dog walk the Premier League, you know. I'm just letting you man know ahead of time, City are gonna dog walk them, bro, because these men have the best lawyers. They have best lawyers that money can buy, bro. Premier League ain't got Man City money, you know. I'll be honest. Like, you man need to understand that the Premier League don't really have no money like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Think about it. The money in the Premier League comes from the clubs. What is the Premier League without the clubs? What's the Premier League without Man United, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City to bring the TV money in? They ain't shit, bruv. That's what man need to understand. They ain't got Man City money. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Man City are gonna do the OJ thing.
What's the thing, man? What's the cheaper Golden Junior when he's walking out with
the man just walking out like, bro, listen. I'll be real. Like, this is
the Kanye West in the background. That's the.
She's long for the Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? City have the money. Do you know what I'm saying? City are an empire, bro. That's what they are. Do you know what I mean? They're not just a football club. It's a conglomerate of clubs, all owned by the same people. Do you know what I'm saying? These men are going to, bruv, they're going to dog walk the Premier League. And then what they're going to do is the Premier League are going to give them a slap on the wrist. You know, them little sour ones where it's like, we lost, but we're going to dock you some points anyway. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, dock them a couple.
That's what's going to happen. They're going to get dog walked, and then they're going to, a little token gesture. Well, we're going to punish you anyway because we know you done something. Even if we can't prove it, we know. They're going to dock man like 6 points, and that's what it's going to be, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's going to be some suspended sentence. So maybe they start the league next season in -6 or something like, bro. I'll be honest, it's not looking good for the Premier League, because City don't go to court with the Premier League if they don't believe that they've already won. They don't. They don't, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? No one's taking the Premier League serious. Look what Chelsea are doing with FFP. Bruv, these men know that the Premier League without the big clubs are nothing. So they can push. They know they're not going to treat Chelsea like Everton because they can't afford to. This is the reality of it, bro. So this is the big clubs kind of puffing out their chests and saying, well, bruv, we're the money makers. You man can't tell us nothing. And this is why they wanted the Super League. This is why they wanted the Super League. Because with the Super League, these men govern themselves. They understand they're bigger than the league.
Yeah.
Man City are bigger than the Premier League now. Man United are bigger than the Premier League. Liverpool are bigger than the Premier League. Arsenal are bigger than the Premier League. These are the facts. These are the facts, bro. They don't need the Prem. The Prem need their money. Because, bro, look at the live games every weekend. It's the same teams. It's the same teams. If you support Burnley, how often do you get to see Burnley on Sky Sports, bro? No, ain't no one trying to watch that. This is the reality. Chelsea as well. If I didn't say Chelsea are in there. Just look at the live games. The reason why Real Madrid and Barcelona are live every single week in Spain is because without them, there's no La Liga. This is it. So the Premier League are only as strong as the support they have from all the other clubs. Yeah. And all the big clubs don't like them either. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's like being a billionaire, yeah? You don't like the tax man. Of course you don't. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't like the tax man. And the Premier League's the tax man. That's who they are. You're fucking with my money. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is what it is. So you need to understand that
the Premier League's already a Super League. Just that
Bruv,
City
it
run.
already is a Super League. Do you know what I'm saying? It's already a Super League. And they're looking at it like the Premier League's costing me money because all these other clubs are on benefits, bro.
It's crazy.
That's it. Because, bro, how can you get paid bare money for
But the
getting relegated?
gentrification ain't happened yet because we're still on the same block. We're still on the
Bro,
same road. It's just, you get it. Still on the
brother,
same.
Burnley came up to get relegated, to get the parachute payment to go back down so they could rebuild again, bro. Where's that money coming from if it's not coming from the big teams? The Premier League don't have that money to give, bro. You're on benefits. That's our money. Because how many times was Burnley live last season on Sky Sports and then motherfuckers got a payment to get relegated? You're sponging. This is what it is. You man are on benefits. And that is why these big clubs are like, fuck these guys, man. Who cares? We do our own thing, make our own money. This is the reality of it. The Premier League ain't got no money without the big team, so they need to tread carefully.
I knew
this is what people need to understand, because the TV money is where a lot of the money comes from.
Yeah, endorsements.
And when you look at the split of the TV money compared to how many times these men are on TV, they shouldn't be getting no money. Bro, who's watching Burnley? Who wants to watch Burnley Southampton? Is that a Super Sunday? That's crazy. Who the fuck wants to watch that?
It's just a Sunday. It's just a Sunday.
Bro, even Burnley and Southampton fans want to watch fucking Liverpool Man City. Or Arsenal Aston Villa. They'll rather watch Arsenal Aston Villa than watch their own teams, bruv. Let's not lie. No one ain't trying to see Burnley Southampton on Sky Sports.
No, 100%.
So when Burnley get relegated and they get 100 million or some bullshit, whatever they get, bruv, why should they get that money, bruv? That's my money. That's Man United's money. Opening up the Premier League season on the Friday, and it's our money. We're shit, bruv. And man are still the most watched club, and we're shit. I don't even know why man watch us. I don't even want to watch us.
I don't mind watching you, man. I'm just
bruv, yeah, but you watch man for the pain.
Yeah,
to see man in pain. But bro, I'll be real. I don't even like watching Man United. I do it because I'm obliged to watch them, bro.
Yeah, that's a lifetime contract, G. Like,
yeah, bro. I'm obliged. Brother, I told these man already, I'm obliged to watch these man, bro. But I hate watching them, bro. When I had my season ticket under Jose, I gave that shit away, bro. You know that, brother? I didn't even charge money for it, bro. Brother, I gave Aaron my season ticket. He went to bare games. I said, bro, don't even give me no money, bro. I'll be real. I felt bad taking money from someone to watch that. It was crazy. This is worse.
Yeah,
this is worse.
Yeah, and you didn't think it would get worse from then. That was like bad from where you came from. That was bad from where you came from. Now, I think you lot would give a lot just to have those Mourinho standards. Just those standards. Bro. Just those standards compared to what you're seeing now. That's a good segue, though. That's a good segue, unless you want to talk more about Liverpool first. But that's a good segue. We need to talk about Ugarte, bro.
Bro, before we talk about Ugarte, I won the BRUNO war, guys. Again, I just keep winning. Bro, I just keep winning, bro. Like, bro, I would love to sit here and say that it gets boring, but it doesn't.
Hey, BRUNO done one thing, yeah, and I know you, man, wanted to dash yourself through your TV screens, man.
Bro. Bro, I won once, bro.
Switches it without looking. You know when he just switches it without looking? It fucking kills me.
This is crazy, bro. But this BRUNO thing might be my greatest win to this date, because I had the whole fan base against me, bro. BRUNO's first season, I called this guy out. I said this guy is shite, bro. And bro, they didn't believe. They didn't believe. And now you're here, guys. Now you're here. The amount of apologies I'm owed, blood. I'm telling you, see the amount of apologies I'm owed. If you put a pound sign before that, you man would never see me again, bro. I'll buy an island. Fucking out of here, bro. An island with no internet, bro. I swear that I'm gone. I'm vanishing. These man, bro, listen. I told you, man, about Bruno Fernandes, bro. The eye test never fails, bro. It never flipping fails. This guy is a terrorist footballer. And the beauty is, yeah, he left Sporting and he started winning when he left, bro. Coincidence? Guess not. Guess not. The guy sucks, bro. The only thing he's good at is getting failed comps removed from Twitter. Every time I see one, he gets taken down. A BRUNO.
Yeah, bro, how about this? I'm trying to find the one that I saw last night. It's not there no more.
Bro, he's got man on Twitter removing comps. It's him. Every time there's a fail comp of his, it's gone within an hour.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah, these
Yeah,
they've been
bro, this is
taken
what he
down.
does.
It's mad because the Ugarte ones are all there. They're all the Ugarte ones are all up there. I can see them.
I told you, bro. Listen, hey, bro, I don't miss things, bro. I don't miss things. This Bruno thing, I've been telling you, man, about this guy, and you can see how insecure he is. Because why are you going and removing fail comps? Why are you going and removing them, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? You shit up the bed, bro. Now you need to sit in the aroma, blood. You know, like that. You just sit in the aroma, bro. That's what I'm saying. He's always running from the grind, bro. He's a bum. He's a bum. You're a shit footballer, bruv. And the thing is, I know these men see these things. I don't care, bruv. You're rubbish. I'm not even trying to hear it. I spent enough money at Manchester United Football Club to be able to voice my opinion. Man can't tell me nothing. Bruno's a scrub, bro. That bro wasn't cheap either, you know. He weren't cheap either.
You man gave him a new contract as
well.
well.
New contract, you know. We should have got rid of this guy. We should have got rid of him. I said it. That 300 grand and that, I said it's a fucking travesty. Absolute scrub, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Play Ericsson, drop Bruno. Bruno right wing when we're chasing a goal, you know. This guy's a bum. Captain of Man United. I remember what you man were telling me about Paul Pogba, you know. You absolute scrubs, you know. You man were disrespecting Paul Pogba for this rat. This is crazy, bro. This is why I say, bro, you see this fan base, bro. This fan base, this is why. This Man United curse, bro. I will never pass this curse down to any children of mine, bro. No way, because it's not worth it, blood. Bruno Fernandes, this club, yeah, force out every decent footballer we have, and we get left with these bums. And now they're bringing in Ugarte, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Let's. Do you know what it is? Yeah, you know what it is as well. Like I said this a couple of weeks back, but because I've done so many streams since I came on the stream. It was the one after we won against you. Yeah, I didn't really get a chance to say it, but like you man under this manager are actually like mid-table fodder.
Yeah, we're awful.
No, like, and when I say mid-table fodder, I mean that's a compliment for what we're seeing from you, man. Because when we're talking about expected goals, statistically, 5 out of the 7 games you've played this season, you've had the inferior XG, and that's come against teams like Fulham, Palace, Twente, and Brighton.
Forget For real, Liverpool, I didn't know that was the case. You know,
yes, bro.
Bro,
yes,
these Man United fans were talking about how dominant we were against Aston Villa, bro. I mean, not Aston Villa, Crystal Palace.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think, to be fair, I think the Palace one's probably mad close because of the Eze chances. You know the Eze chances at the end. That's probably
Palace had the better chances than us in that game.
Yeah, like
especially had the better
Eze one. Yeah, 20, bro. This is what I'm saying. So when you combine that with, let's just talk fundamentals right now. Yeah, you're not better than Liverpool. You're not better than City. You're not better than Arsenal. No. You're not better than Spurs.
Nope.
You're not better than Chelsea.
Nope.
So out of the top 6 right now, you're the worst. Yeah. Now let's go a little bit lower than that. You're nowhere near Aston Villa. Maybe in a head-to-head, you can get them in a head-to-head. I'm not saying you can't.
We can always beat them in one-off games.
You can beat anyone in a head-to-head because you're like, you get it. You can stand up for a big game. We've seen you do it at your worst. Yeah. But if we're talking over the span of 38 games, you're not better than Villa.
Nope.
You're not better than Newcastle. And you don't play. I'm not gonna say you're not better than Brighton, but you don't play better. You don't have better.
You don't play better football than Brighton. No, you're right.
You don't. And you've got teams like Bournemouth, and for me, if Palace didn't lose Elise,
Bournemouth have a better manager than us.
Yeah, if Palace didn't lose Elise and Anderson, they'd be better than you as well.
It's an argument, and you look at Fulham as well, bro. Fulham have started.
No, you're better than Fulham. You're better than
Fulham. No, but Fulham look decent though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
bro, we're shit.
So this is my point. Like, in terms of like fundamentals, you defend better than last year, but you still don't defend as well as people think. You have good individual defenders,
right?
But as a unit,
but collectively as a unit, we're not good, bro. But that comes down to coaching, and that's something that can be remedied with a proper coach. That's why these men need to pull the trigger now.
This is what I'm saying, but they're not gonna pull the trigger now because the word to, and I speak with this about with Flawless about this. You don't score goals, you don't defend well, and there's a gaping hole in your midfield.
Right.
Like, how does the narcissist of a manager that you have in charge not at least look to address one of those things? You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's even more scary if he's trying to address these things because the changes he makes
Hey,
in
brother.
game.
Hey, did you see the interview that he done after the game, my brother? This motherfucker can't speak. I told you, man, already. Did you, man, see it?
Oh,
brother,
he was struggling. His English looked like it got worse over one interview.
Brother, this is, bro, he's tapped. Bro, I need to see if I can find this, bro. I died, yeah.
Bro, his English got worse because his English ain't even that bad, but his English got worse.
Brother, it's not that, bro. The bro was glitching, fam.
Yeah, he was.
I can't lie, bro. Like, bro, it made no sense. It's one of them ones where, bruv, I looked at the thing, yeah, and I was fucking laughing. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it's kind of like I'm someone that, you see, when people have any language as a foreign language, yeah, I don't laugh at them. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's a skill set, you know them ones, and I respect that it's not easy. But when I've experienced from going to the Netherlands, yeah, and also just my experience of being around these people, a lot of them speak better English than people here, innit? His English is inexcusable, blood. And also knowing, yeah, that this bro grew up with money. So it's not like he grew up with in poverty, yeah, and my man's from a favela in the Netherlands and he didn't go to school. Do you know what I mean? It's not that, bro.
He's educated. He's educated.
He's meant to be educated. And I've got Dutch people telling me he can't speak that language either. Do you get what I mean? The thing's crazy to me, bro. Hey, bro, nah, his brain was glitching the whole time.
Like, take it in.
Right, look, listen to this, bro. Hold up.
Was it individual errors or was it a system error? What was it in terms of what you saw as to why you were able to allow 20 to get back into it?
Nah, the goal is it's team. It's a player of center can dribble over the whole pitch without stopping by any one of us, and then we win him. But we can't give a goal away like this.
Bro, what, brother? This is the guy that you're taking commands from.
I watched that on Twitter.
This is the guy that you're taking commands from in training. No one's listening to that. What is that?
Bro, I watched that interview and I was like, hold on a minute. How did your English get worse after one? Like, genuinely, yeah. And this is what I mean by you lot have this ability, or Ten Hag has this ability to make everyone they play against look good.
Yeah, bro.
Everyone looks good against Man United, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, cool, you beat Southampton 3-0, but for 30 minutes, they pieced you up. That dribbling you, that left-footed,
absolutely was.
Yeah, that left-footed Grealish looking you. I think he bagged on the weekend. I think he actually bagged on the weekend.
He did, or he got an assist, one or the other.
Yeah, like
I think he got an assist.
He moved to Darlow, blood. He moved to Darlow.
Yeah, he's a player still. We're linked with him, bro. And he's a good
baller still. Like Kyle Walker-Peters was tearing down the line and that. Like you man are making Kobe suffer, blood. That's what I also wanted to speak about. Kobe's suffering out there, man. He's playing with man that can't kick ball at times because
Kobe Mino hates his life right now, bro.
Huh?
Kobe Mino hates his life right now, blood.
Yeah, he hates it, bro. He unfortunately he came off the bench, so he's come on when the technical players have come off. So he's now kicking ball with man that love of RPG football, C4 ball, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Claymore football, bro. That's what it is. Hot potato. You know what I'm saying? I done told people about Rasmus, bro. I said this from early.
Brother. No, not before me, blood.
No, even not before. Obviously, we weren't doing shows when Rasmus signed for you.
Trampoline foot, brother.
I was telling Cass, I was telling Corey, I was telling all, bro. I said Rasmus.
Cass rates Rasmus, you know, and he had the cheek to try and talk to me about Joshua Zirkzee, blood. What
I'm telling you, man. These man Rants. deep down, these man don't rate Rasmus, bro. It's a complex where you want the youth, they want the youth to do well.
Yeah, they're talking
But when
about what they think he can be and they
yeah,
hope he will be, not what he
it's
is.
hope, bro. Because what you're seeing, they can never say it's good enough. Because if it happened to another team, in fact, I've seen the Rasmus archetype at other teams, and I've seen the way Man United fans have gone about laughing at them. I've seen the way they've laughed at Timo Werner's, who, by the way, in his first season, I think still got 30 GA in all comps. Even though he missed in front of goal a bag of times, actually still looked 10 times better than what we saw from Rasmus. When we saw with Werner at Chelsea, you come in for a similar price. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen how these men act when they see players. You know what I'm saying? So when you see the Antonys and the Rasmuses that you want to do, or even the Garnachos, blood, even guys like that, they want these guys to be a
but they're not it, bro.
But they're not.
Yeah,
they're not it. Some of these guys are impact players at best, and Rasmus is stealing a living at Manchester United because he can run the channels and he likes to bully his defender.
He's stealing a living in football.
This guy is no better than Chris Wood. Chris Wood is better than
yeah, bro. That's not even, bro. He's the worst striker in the league, bro. I don't know, bro, like that. What you're saying is not, bruv. There's no striker that's starting for any other team in the league that's not better than him. There's not one, bro.
I'm taking a Wani over him. I'm taking enough of these man over Rasmus.
Every striker that starts for their club is better than this guy, bro. He's the worst. He's the worst. The fact that he's at Man United is a disgrace. That needs to be investigated, that transfer. Yeah, and the fact that SG had their fingerprints all over it, bro, there should be a case on that. There should 100% be a case behind that, because that there was money laundering. That manager definitely got a kickback off that deal. He definitely did, bro.
No, I hear it.
Absolute disgrace. 72 million for that lumberjack, bruv. You're a fucking lumberjack, bro. You should be flipping burgers in Scandinavia. Bro, he's fucking awful, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I cannot articulate, and I have a vast vocabulary. I can't tell you how bad this guy is at football. I can't tell you, bro. There's no words in the dictionary, and I know a lot of words.
It's because I was in Norway. Bro, it's funny because I was in Norway not long ago, innit? So that's why that's fucking killing me. That is killing me.
They love a burger.
Bro, it's what's killing me is that this guy kicks advertising boards against Newport County and Coventry, bro. That's what this guy does. This guy, when he scores, he kicks the advertising boards, bro. He's booting off man's equipment against Newport. You know what I'm saying? People are not understanding how mad that actually is. This guy, he moved up Gabriel in his debut. And man, I've been living off that. How can you? I'm pretty sure. How many games did he go about doing nothing? How many games was it before he actually went on that little purple patch?
0016, he had a purple patch, and then I think he went another 16 games after without a goal. He had two droughts.
He 0016. See, and this is it. And man, them still want to give him time thing.
And then at the end of the season, he got dropped. You know, people forget he got dropped at the end of the season, bro. We actually won the cup without him.
They give him time, and it's killing me because people will just lower the bar and lower the bar and lower the bar. So when he actually does something half decent, man are gonna gas it like it's something special. That's what you do for players like that can't kick ball. You know what I'm saying? That can't kick ball. How can you be technically inept and be a player that needs 10 games of rhythm at the same time?
Brother, these Man United fans treat Rasmus like he's missing chromosomes, blood. That's how they treat him.
They baby him, bro. Yeah, he gets baby.
They treat him. They treat him like there's something not right. That's how they treat him, innit? I'll be honest. I've never seen them treat a player like that, but then still try and convince me that he's good at the same time, bro. That don't make no sense. Do you know what I'm saying? They proper treat my man. He got the kiddie gloves on with Rasmus. Oh, it's fine. He'll get it. Give him time. He's only young. Bro. Get out of here. He's rubbish.
He's one of them kids that I think he's one of them kids that you refuse to play when you take him Clown Town and that, bro. Like, I think he's one of, bro. Like, I'm just like, it's it's mad. Like he's like, and the worst thing is that because he runs the channels, like all of a sudden that's a thing now to say, yeah, like he
They
provides.
say, oh, but he presses, yeah.
Yeah, they like he runs the channels and that. Like,
Bro, he's
what?
awful, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, yeah, I'm balanced in the sense that if there's a player that I don't like, I can still tell you, you know what, but this is what they do well. Because like Madueke, I don't rate him, but there's certain things he does well, and I'll call it out.
Yeah, yeah.
Hoyland don't do nothing well, you know. This guy's
No.
big for no reason. He's weak. He's meant to have pace, but we never see it because he's not even intelligent enough to even make runs. So you just don't see this mythical pace he has. He's meant to be strong, but he's always on the floor. He's got no first touch. Man
He
say
makes
he's a
it,
good
bro.
finisher, but bro, every time he shoots the ball, he ends up on his face. He falls
And
over.
that's a myth. That's a myth as well. He's not a good finisher. You
not
lot
a good
saying that because he does because Man United don't create as much.
He's not a good finisher. He's rubbish.
Doesn't mean he's a good finisher, or we don't know how consistent his finishing. He's rubbish in front of goal.
Bro,
Because there were times, there's also times that there's things that don't get put on the stat sheet. Like when he went through on goal against Manchester City before you lot were 3-0 down, he didn't shoot. So guess what? That doesn't go on the stat sheet.
yeah, facts.
You
Do
need
you know
that
what I'm
shit like
saying?
that. You know what I'm saying?
You're right, bro. Like he's got nothing about him, yeah. He's tall, he's not good in the air. You know that, bro, there's nothing to his game. Like I was watching Saeed's show yesterday, and bro, I was furious in the chat because people have the cheek to turn around and say, oh yeah, Xerxes not a striker, and when he is a striker, he's just a different type of striker. But man was saying, oh, there was a time where the ball came across the box, and maybe if Rasmus was in there. How many times does Rasmus score from crosses? Why a man trying to turn him into this striker that doesn't exist, bro? This guy don't score headers. He don't score from crosses, bro. All of his goals that he scores are from through balls and in transition, most of them. So why are we going on like he's this in the box poacher, bro? He always gets there a second late when crosses come in. So why are you trying to make it out like this guy's some poacher? Get fucked, bro.
It's bro. Listen. The Xerxes slander don't make no sense to me. It will never make sense because Xerxes, we already know Xerxes doesn't score. Xerxes and Rasmus have similar goal scoring records in their respective leagues because they both came from Serie A. They both scored like 9 goals each, 7 to 9, 7 to 10, same shit. You know what I'm saying? But one of them is actually talented, and the other ain't. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't have any other position for him to play ball, but because he's an athlete, fuck it, just stick him up top.
Yeah, but the mad thing is, when you look at Xerxes' goal scoring, yeah, when you see what Xerxes gives the all-round team, yeah, his goal scoring records are really good. Because the thing is, if you're getting double figures goals in the league, yeah, and you're also knitting play like that, it's kind of similar with Olivier Giroud as well. A lot of people, yeah, were dissing Giroud's goal scoring output, but when you look at what he gives the team in build-up, yeah, he's more than just a goal scorer, bro. Arsenal fans never appreciated Giroud when they had him. They didn't.
No,
but then everywhere else he's gone, he's won teams trophies. Ask Chelsea about Giroud.
Yeah, of course.
Ask France about Giroud. Because since Giroud stopped playing for France, they're not the same team.
Yeah, they ain't flowed the same going forward since in terms of really knitting up play like that. Like
Of course they
tried,
haven't.
tried
Even when
putting
Benzema was
there.
there, Benzema's amazing, but he's not Giroud.
Yeah. Like the
He's
link
not
up
Giroud.
it's different when you got. That's why I've always said it, bro. The Salah and Mane were never are world beaters in it, but bro, they wouldn't have got to that level in my opinion without Firmino. You know what I'm saying? They would have been very good, maybe world class in the odd season, but without Firmino, bro, do you really think Salah and Mane would have got to the level, the peak that they got?
No chance. No chance.
They wouldn't,
because
bro.
he allowed them to play. You know what I'm saying? And it was his selflessness.
ISO
Yeah.
puts you in, you know what I'm saying? It gets you in that.
Yeah, it was his selflessness that allowed these men to both play the game that they wanted to play in it. And when you look at Xerxes, yeah, the way he links the game, bro, there's nothing like it in the game. There's nothing like it in the game, bro. The way he links, bro. Like that little back heel flick pass that he played to Rashford yesterday was a joke. And this is on his weaker foot. This guy can pass and link play with both feet. Even little things like he played a little like chest pass, yeah, like dropping deep, flicked it out to the wing and that. All of this, his link play is a joy to watch, bro. if you like football, yeah, if you like football,
You like
actual
Xerxes,
football,
bro.
this guy, you'll love Xerxes, bro. Because
This is why
everything
I
he
wanted
does is
Xerxes, bro.
beautiful, bro.
This is why I wanted Xerxes, because I feel like Xerxes would have had Diaz and Salah
Scoring way more goals.
scoring
Yeah,
even more goals than they're scoring now.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, don't get me wrong, I like Jota and that, but everyone knows my opinions on. By the way, Rasmus makes me appreciate Nunes. By the way, that's
No,
how
I hear
bad.
that. Nunes is miles clear. Miles clear.
Yeah, like it's not even close. Even Jackson, miles clear. Like Jackson's miles clear of Rashford. But sorry,
Well, Jackson's a baller,
Phillips.
but even Jackson, his technical level is nowhere near Xerxes.
Yeah,
in
nowhere
terms
near,
of
no,
link.
nowhere near.
Nowhere
But
near.
like,
Bro,
but
Jackson can link, bro.
yeah, I've always been kind of like, give Jackson some time, because if you're missing that many chances and bagging 14 goals and you're a nuisance and you can put yourself around, you run the challenge, you're doing all these things to help the team. You know what I'm saying? Like the Chelsea fans that were saying, trust me, Osimhen isn't a necessity for us. Sorry. Then you know what I'm saying, that they've got their one up on that one, because I feel like with Osimhen, I don't think he brings what Jackson brings in the Premier League with that experience.
He doesn't. I told you, bruv, Chelsea fans know, innit? I've been rating Jackson from the moment he's come, and I was in a very small club at the time, and now people are starting to kind of.
I did a 10 hard just then, man. Fuck.
Yeah, bro. I told man about Jackson, yeah. Bro, man were like, Rants, you need to sell these stocks. Every time Jackson missed a chance, bruv, man were in my chat like, Rants, this is your guy. This is your guy. Bro, you man ain't chatting now. You're not chatting now. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the funny thing. Iceman, I know you're in here, bro. Because I told you, you're a Chelsea fan, and I told you about Nicholas Jackson. A man was telling me, oh, nah, Rants, we need a proper striker in that. Bro, he's your best striker, bro. By some distance as well, because Nkuku's good, but when you come up against teams that are playing in a high line and in the transition, Jackson's better for you because he runs both channels. Do you know what I mean? Nkuku's better against deep blocks when you need to do the little intricate, cute things. You see what I'm saying? But bro, Jackson's the guy, bro. I'll be honest. Yeah, cool, he's not a great finisher, but who is, bro? Who is a great finisher? Because Osimhen ain't a great finisher. When you look at, bro, if you look at Osimhen pissing away big chances, mate. Nunes pisses away big chances. Salah misses big chances. All these guys miss big chances, bro. But Jackson is a fucking handful for 90 minutes when he plays. And he looks for his teammates, bro. He's a baller. Do you know what I'm saying? He might not pass the eye test all the time, but if you know what you're looking for, this guy could play football, innit? He could play football. I can't have man talking up players like Rasmus and disrespecting Jackson, bro. It makes no sense to me. Especially when you think that Nicholas Jackson costs peanuts compared to Rasmus. He costs less than half. Less than half, bro. So it's one of them ones where Osimhen, like, what is he doing in Turkey? I swear I haven't heard nothing about him, so I guess he's not lighting up the league.
He's doing all right. He scored already. I think he scored already. He's doing all right. But that's not the point. He should be doing fine over there. It should be his playground over there, innit? For you know what I'm saying? That's
the retirement league, bro. You should be bullying them. You should be doing what Erling's doing here.
Yeah, 100%. But another one we need to speak about, Rants, is Ugarte, blood.
All right, well, 1 second, bro. I'm coming back. Then we'll do this Ugarte chat.
Yeah.
Hey, get these lights up. We got 1700 in here. I don't think we ain't even got 500 lights. You man are taking a mic.
They're on 488. You lot, man. If you listen, I'm gonna say this right now, man. Smash the like button. If there's 1.7k, don't be lazy, man. Pay your rent. This is prime time. Man United tears. You know what I'm saying? Man United home truths. You know what I'm saying? We're not even really talking about Liverpool too much. This is just Man United tears, man. There's enough rival fans in there. I see you all in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? Smash the like button. Also, so keep subscribing as well, man. Keep supporting us and bringing up the good content. But you lot, man, I need to see some slander names for Ugarte, blood. Listen, we're going live on BSB after this. Yeah, I need all the slander names. I need all the slander names for later. All of that. You know what I'm saying? All of that. I like Ugarte right now is top for me. Ugarte. That one's top right now. Yeah. Manuel, Ugalaga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, generally, if it's talking about Ugarte, he is scaring me, bro. Like, he's scaring me. he's looking worse than like Endo when he played against Palace, bro. When Endo got beat up at Palace, blood, and he got beat up at Selhurst Park. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Yeah. Manuel Skip. Ugarte. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, who said Ugarte? Wait, who said that? Who said that? Oh, shit.
What, bruv?
Someone in the chat here said Ugarte, like with EW.
I know. He's so bad. Months. You know what's crazy, yeah? I see man out here trying to defend Ugarte and say, yo, it's only his first game and that months. You see me, yeah? My eye test, yeah, is bro, it's impenetrable, blood. I'll be honest, yeah. I told these guys against Barnsley, yeah, this guy looks shit. That's what I said.
Oh my
But
God.
my exact words were that, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna give this guy time to win me over, innit? I'm gonna give him time to win me over, but he looks shit, bro. This Ugarte guy is rubbish, bro. Understand what I'm saying to you. The same way I told you, man, that Fred was good and these man wanted to try gaslight me. The only difference between someone like a Fred and an Ugarte is the skin color, bro. Because if Ugarte was a black man, yeah, they would be there, bruv. Their man would be talking about
calling him Bakayoko.
Yeah, bro.
Bakayoko.
They will be talking about these performances real different, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? Real different, because the way these men treated Fred, you know, and they wanted Fred out the team. Do you know what I'm saying? Fred was 10 times the player Ugarte is, bro. He's not getting time from me, bro. He needs to show me that he's got an ability that he doesn't have. Like, I'm telling you right now, yeah, Ugarte is not a good footballer. I don't care. He's gonna have good performances.
You know what? Fans were saying so before he come to United. Like,
bro, bear man were telling me
French, like League One watching football fans, League On, like watching football, like fans, I'd seen it a lot. Like some of them were like, yo, because you know, Kyle Sanderson from Coppish always used to say he wants Ugarte. And the League One watching fans in the chat would always go, no, this guy is not a good footballer. Like, and we'd be like, because obviously we don't really watch PSG like that, or the French league like that, or really didn't really watch his season at Sporting before he left. But a lot of people used to say, yo, this guy is not good at ball. He is a ball winner, and that's it. Like a lot of men used to say, and me, as I said, I can't say what I don't see, but I can take a lot of people's word for it. But Rants, the majority word was this guy's not that good, you know.
Brother, I see my guy Angel Gomez dog walk this guy.
Yeah, bro. How about this? What's his name?
Telling you,
what's is it Collier? I'd rather look at Collier.
Yeah, bro. Collier's a better footballer than Ugarte, bro. Like, bro, you know the crazy thing is, bro. This Brett, it's like man saying, oh, he won 4 out of 4 tackles, bro. He was chasing his first touch to win these tackles.
Yeah.
The guy is he's rubbish, bro.
But he was but Rants, he was drowning though. He was drowning all game, and it's not even like man slapping. Like, you know how like Enzo, people get onto Enzo, innit? But people get onto Enzo because they know he can kick ball. So when he's doing this stupidness, man are going, what's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, because even guys like me and you who know players like Enzo have tech, he's giving us no bounds to protect him. You know what I'm saying? There's no bounds for protection. But Ugarte is this is what I mean by there's 2 types of shit, bro. There's Soboslai shit, like where like he's got ability, but there's you don't use it in it. But then there's actual like, how did you become a baller shit?
Like, but that's what I see with Bruno. Like that's what I see with Bruno and Ugarte and these man. It's like, bro, how did you make it as a footballer, bro?
How?
Do you know what I mean? How did you make it as a footballer, brother? And listen, you see Martinez. I ain't even seen that goal back. I haven't looked, but I'm gonna check. But I remember what I said, I said Ericsson should be able to lose the ball there and we shouldn't concede. My man ran straight through on goal after winning it off a midfielder. So that tells you the shape's wrong. That's what it tells you. So I'm not really surprised to find out that Lissandro has fucked up because he's a dud as well. And I've been telling you Lissandro's a dud, guys. And you know what? It's unpopular, but guess what? My unpopular opinions are always right. So yeah, if you've got Lissandro stocks, flog them now, innit? That's all I'm saying. Because I warned you at the start of the season, this guy's a bum. He's a bum. So it is what it is, innit? But Ugarte is shit, bruv. There's no, I don't need to see anymore. I don't need to see anymore. He's not good on the ball. He doesn't read the game well. He can't show in between the lines. And brother, seeing this guy try and turn is crazy, bro. I can't lie. He's got problems. He can't play football, bro. He cannot play football, and his confidence is so low because he can't play football. You know when good ballers have a certain swagger about them, that even when they're not playing well, they still have a swagger. There's no swagger. This Brer is panicking all the time. Every time he receives the ball, he's like,
I told you,
there's no composure.
It's RPG football. It's flipping, dash the thing over the wall. Clear, like, you know what I'm saying? It's RPG mad. Football, blood. That's what these men are on, bro. It's RPG ball, blood. These men have not, some of these men they don't have an ounce of composure in their body, bro. So, and I know what it's like for players like Mainu to be passing to him and thinking, why am I passing to you? Why am I even giving you the ball? Like, you know, when who was it? That was it Roy Keane, Rio, and I think it was Scholes. Was this, they were saying something about when you'd bring in, when Sir Alex would bring in certain signings, yeah, a man could cost a killing, but they know first training
they'll be like, yeah, these men are dusted. Yeah, they're not.
This guy ain't it, bro.
Hey, these men know about this, bro. Bruv, I know Casemiro was saying to Ruud van Nistelrooy, yeah, when Ugarte was out there dying, he was like, yo, and yeah, this, yeah, I'm me on the bench, yeah, for this, brother. Say no more.
Yeah, like,
bro, I know that's what was going on there.
Man are looking at this guy John and thinking, bro, 50 smackers, blood. 50 million smackers. And they try quoting, do you know what the even worse is?
Man said, how much, mate? How much? You know what I mean? Like that's
remember, you man got it down to 50. They were trying to say 70. Oh, 70, early doors, they were saying 70. And you know what's funny? Everyone was kind of on Luis Enrique, like, what? Luis Enrique can't make Ugarte work. PSG don't have an actual DM, so how can you not play your only actual DM? There's why, innit? Like,
brother, I'll be real, yeah.
Why,
Luis Enrique is a ball playing coach, innit? So when I see that Enrique will play Emery, he'll play anyone except for this guy, I know that he's technically inefficient, innit? Because, bro, yes, they do have good players there. Do you know what I'm saying? They do have good players there. They have two of the best midfielders in Europe in Fabian Ruiz and Vitinha. Cool. But when man's Zaire Emery, all these other guys, they'll play anyone in midfield instead of Ugarte, bro. The guy despises Ugarte. The manager don't want to play him. He just don't want to play him. Do you get what I'm saying? So the fact that my man just don't want to play him and he left him out of pre-season, like left him out of the matches, bruv, he don't rate him. He was there and available, and they said, nah, we don't need you. It's fine. You don't even need to play. Just train and you can stay at home. Do you know how crazy that is? This is why. This is why we need to stop buying other teams' fucking cast-offs. They didn't want him.
He's like, he's gonna obviously start more games in it. Let's be honest, because they're gonna say, listen, second game, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he needs rhythm, rare tear. But we know, for me, I know a baller when I see one, and I know someone who technically struggles under pressure when I see one, even if you're a good ball winner. Do you know what I see? I see a Uruguayan Endo when I watch him.
He's worse than Endo, bro.
You know,
he's Calvin Phillips.
Because of Endo, I know that Endo technically does struggle in high intensity technical games.
Yeah, but Endo's still better on the ball than Ugarte, bro.
But Endo knows when to win the ball. He knows when to get rid of the ball. You know what I'm saying? He knows what he's good at and what he's not good at. And when he's played for about 5-6 games in a row, then he can start popping passes forward more comfortably. You know what I'm saying? This Ugarte guy is struggling against bin juice, bro. How are you looking out of your depth against Barnsley and FC20? You have just come from PSG. Have some decorum. Have some decorum. And don't give me good players play better with good players. Because that United team, 9 of them are bona fide starters. 9 of them. If you had a cup final tomorrow, 9 men are starting.
Bruv, that's close enough to our strongest team. I can't hear any
exactly.
I can't hear any excuses, bro.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, bro, he's awful, Monts. I don't listen. People are saying, "Oh, Rants, he's only had 2 starts, bro." Listen, I know football, bro. I don't need to see players play for a long time. The same way I told these man, yeah. As soon as I saw Lamine Yamal play like properly, fuck all the YouTube highlights. As soon as I seen him, I was like, "This guy's the best player in the world, bro." The man were like, "What about Vinny? What about Mbappe, bro? He's better than both of them, bro." It's not too early to say that, and he's 17. Like, Lamine Yamal is the best footballer currently playing football in this game. There's no attacker that's anywhere near this guy. Nowhere near him, bro. He's in his own league, bro. Just like Messi was in his own league, and then it was Ronaldo and everyone else after. Yamal's better than all of these guys.
Yeah.
What's that?
No, I said, when Messi was doing this thing at that age, there was no technically,
there was no one anywhere near him.
Didn't get anywhere near him.
Bro, them man are nowhere near Yamal, bro. Like that Travella pass that he played from like 40 yards outside of the foot. Who's doing that? Musiala's nowhere near Yamal, bro. Nowhere near him, bro. I like Musiala, bro, but I can't lie.
Musiala's more of a central player.
His decision making and his final pass is nowhere near Yamal's, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, nowhere near. I think, are you sure about that, Rants? I'm fucking sure, blood. I don't say things unless I'm sure. Do you know what I mean? I remember watching in the Euros, Yamal played a ball into Carvajal, a little clipped ball, I think, from a free kick and that. When you look at the way this guy manipulates the football, he's in a league of his own, blood. He's in a league of his own. Like, it's nuts, bro. It's everyone else, and then Yamal's here, bro. The guy plays football like I can't even describe it. Like, it's not normal. He's a Jedi, bro.
I think Yamal's better than Musiala. The only thing I'd say Musiala is better than that is dribbling. I think Musiala as a dribbler.
I don't think he's a better dribbler, bro.
I think Musiala's a crazy dribbler, though. He's a crazy dribbler. Man is saying Endrick.
But I don't think Musiala's dribbling is crazy. It looks crazy because he's tall, yeah, and he's got that lanky kind of like off balance dribble and that. But when it comes to close control, yeah, bro, listen, Yamal's got that Velcro blood as well, blood. It's different. I just think to me Musiala's in like. Man said Musiala's better technically. No, he's not, bro. Like, I'll be honest. No,
I think the thing is with Yamal, like, I've kind of not said anything on Yamal because, like, for me, just technically, you can't. For me, I don't even argue when it comes to Yamal. And even when the man them talk to me about Yamal, bro, because I look at him and I go, this guy just gets better and better and better and better. So whatever level you think he's at, he's just gonna go and get better next game. Whatever level you think he's at, it's just gonna get even better. You know what I'm saying? I think in terms of output, you're seeing it this year as well with his output. So for those who say, he doesn't really get the numbers, well, he's getting the numbers now. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I look at, if we're talking about footballing ability, listen, if we're talking about body of work and that, we can't put him in the body of work argument yet because he's not played enough football, bro. So I think let him get his body of work before I compare him to like the Vinnies and that in terms of body of work and Mbappe winning World Cups and that. But he's won a Euro, so he ain't far off it, innit? Like, he's not far off what those guys are doing internationally. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that. Again, if we're talking technical brilliance, bro, he's up there, man.
Bro, Musiala by himself, blood. Like, even that cross he played the other day with his right foot that he dinked onto my man's head and that. Both feet dribbling and that. Velcro, coast control, bruv. Man are diving in on Yamal. And Yamal's just rolling the ball through man's legs and stuff like that. A
It
man are
also, to be
telling
fair,
a man are
also,
telling me that Musiala's a better dribbler, yeah,
it also shows us where
what?
football is, though. The fact that Musiala, he can come in at 17 and automatically. So you got a point in terms of the standards talk that you talk about when you know what I'm saying.
Nah, but bro, nah, but Yamal's standard is like it's
not
crazy.
Yamal standard. I'm talking about Yamal at a certain time wouldn't be the best winger in the world at a certain era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you say that, but at the same time, you look at someone like Neymar. The only reason why Neymar never got the respect that he deserved was because Leo and
yeah,
and
it was just a
CR7
Leo and Ronaldo thing. But as I said,
but
Neymar.
outside of that, Neymar was better than everyone else by
Yeah,
far.
of course, he was better than everyone else. Bro, we don't need to do the Neymar. You know the Neymar conversation.
Yeah, but this is the point I'm trying to make. Neymar was unlucky, yeah, that he was in
Ronaldo
that
and
generation, and even Ronaldo is only the CR7 thing. His GA is the only reason why people were putting him above Neymar, bro. Because when you watch both of them with your eyes, you know who the better footballer is. You know who the better footballer is when you watch with your eyes. But CR7's numbers, yeah, kept him in that conversation above Neymar. It was only the numbers, because when you just watch eye test, bro, it's very, very clear. It's very, very clear who the better footballer is.
Was nowhere near Neymar as a footballer.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near, bro. This is what it is, bro. And this
but Ronaldo himself would probably not. Maybe he wouldn't admit it out loud.
No. Ronaldo himself will know deep down. But at the same time, brother, I'll be real, yeah. No one as a footballer is near Yamal right now. This is the point I'm saying, bro. If Mbappe is CR7 ability-wise, yeah, then what's his name? Then Yamal is Neymar, bro. Because if you take Mbappe's GA away, he's just a scrub with pace, innit? And I'm not saying that CR7 was a scrub with pace, because CR7 had more than Mbappe. I'm just trying to say equivalence.
CR7 was never a dead footballer. No one's saying.
No, he was never a dead footballer. This is the point. But I'm saying in terms of stylistically, Mbappe is closer to CR7 stylistically.
Yeah, of course.
Yamal's closer to Neymar. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to say that Mbappe is better than CR7, because he's not, bro. He's nowhere near him. And I've done a video on this, and I said that Mbappe is not even close to CR7. He's not close to him. But people talk about him like he's that level. He's not that level. He's gone to Real Madrid and he's followed Ronaldo's footsteps, but he's not Ronaldo. He's nowhere near Ronaldo. But bro, Yamal, he's doing Neymar stuff, bruv. Do you know what I mean? He ain't got the flair that Neymar's got, but he's got the Velcro. He's got the dribble.
He's got the Velcro and the decision making.
Yeah, and he's got the mad decision making, bro. Like, what a man talking about? A man can talk about Musiala and all these things. Musiala ain't playing no 40-yard fucking Travella through ball, bro. Get out of it. What? Because man's got the playground dribble and can go through people and that. And then most of the time, at the end of that dribble, nothing happens. Let's be real. Like, my man, Yamal's got he's got the footwork, the balance, the weight of pass, and the decision making.
People forget that Ronaldo, yeah. I think before, like, Ronaldo even said it in an interview. Didn't even say it. He said it to Rio the other day. He was like, "Yeah, cool, man can do." Because we've seen Ronaldo at United and his early years at Madrid. Man can do the everything game, but he just said to himself, "You know what, bro? Fuck this, man. I'm just gonna do the goal scoring thing."
Who's that? Ronaldo?
He said it to Rio. He said,
"Yeah, but Ronaldo can't do the everything though. He can't, innit? Like his bag was never that deep.
Not to do the everything. But I'm talking about in terms of the flair trait, the way he was able to manipulate the ball at certain times, especially when he was in that last year at United. Ronaldo had qualities that you wouldn't associate with just an explosive winger who scores goals. You know what I'm saying? He did have qualities outside of that bag, but it still wasn't like, I don't know, who was a winger at that time that was just mad. Like, just mad technical, out of this world. When in 08, someone give me a winner.
What, a Robben or a Rivalry?
Yeah, like a Rivalry, or even a Robinho, bro.
Yeah,
even like a Robinho. Like, you know what I'm saying? It might not have been that. You know what I'm saying? It might not have been.
Definitely wasn't that.
It wasn't a bit in that, but he still had, like, his passing ability. He was still able to put passes on the plate for players quite well at times.
Yeah, his passing ability was all right. I'll be honest.
All right, not over the top, but you know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest, yeah. Like, his game was purely based on athleticism. He had skill. Yeah, but bro, he was an athlete, but he had a good skill level as well. But
Yeah,
Do you know, it wasn't pure football. It was.
But he couldn't talk to the Rivalries though. He couldn't talk to the front Rivalries. Couldn't talk to the. I'm talking about like technically, he couldn't talk to them.
No, you couldn't talk to Hazard and them man either. But
Like,
do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
The thing is, yeah, he's got the intangibles. Do you know what I mean? He's got the intangibles, the athleticism. The thing is, Mbappe's got the athleticism without the footballing ability.
And by the way, sorry, Ronaldo's decision making was still very, very good as well. Decision making was good in my opinion. I think you have good.
Yeah, it got better with age.
Yeah.
You know, like that.
Yeah,
but like what people need to understand is, yeah, we've been so starved of these kind of players. These man overrate Musiala, bro. They overrate him because we're so starved of. Bruv, you mentioned Robinho. Robinho in his time, at no point was anyone saying Robinho was one of the best players in the world. He was just a good player that we all understand was wavy. Do you know what I'm saying? But there were so many other good players. Robinho was just, do you know what I mean? Out of all the R's, you're the worst one. You know them ones there.
Yeah, no, but the Brazilians knew what it was with Robinho, how good he actually.
Yeah, no, but not really, bruv. No, they looked at Robinho and they said, "You're not Rivaldo, you're not Ronaldinho, you're not R9, you're just Robinho. You're the worst R, bruv. He was the worst R, but he was still cold.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Now, man, are looking at Musiala. He'll dribble through 3 people, and it's like these men are like, oh my days, like he's amazing and that, bro. He's a good player, bro. But man are overgassing the Musiala thing, bro. They're overgassing it. He's good, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'll be honest, Rants. I'm not gonna lie. I think I think he's better than what you're saying. Still, I think he's better. I think he's better than what you're saying. I think Musiala is doing for me like what everyone thought Bellingham is what Musiala actually is.
Yeah, but Bellingham shit though. You know them ones there, like, bro. Why am I doing this Bellingham thing?
No, for me, Musiala is a joke, innit? I'm not saying Musiala. I'm not comparing Musiala to Robinho, by the way, because for me, Robinho got the coldest step overs I've seen, apart from the 3 R's that you mentioned. And remember, R9, Ronaldinho, these guys are Ballon d'Or guys. Like, let's not even. They're in their own little bubble, innit? But for me, like the Musialas, Florian Wirtz is obviously doing very well at the moment, but Musiala for me,
like Florian Wirtz,
he's cold.
Florian Wirtz, to me, looks better in it, just from what I've seen. I think Florian Wirtz's decision making is better.
His decision making is better. It is better.
His decision making is better, and his end product is better. Do you know what I'm saying? Well, if we're judging people on dribbling, yeah, then what? Cool. Give me Hatem Ben Arfa, bro. The problem is, yeah, I'm not just judging a player on his ability to pick up the ball with players around him and dribble through them. It's what you do after that. Do you get what I'm saying? And Musiala's final ball is not good. He plays, yeah, like he's mad raw still. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's been playing football for a minute. So it's one of them ones. Until he improves his final ball and his finishing, I don't want to hear people putting him, yeah, at the level they're putting him.
To be fair though, bro, he's 21, innit? Like we are speaking
but
about,
I don't care, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Age was never, bro. Age was never a discussion, yeah, when we were talking about like the top players in the game. Do you know what I mean? We just talked about what they were doing.
No, but I'm saying for for me, I think like Musiala gets like the plaudits he gets, the hype he gets is justified. Like I don't think like it's players like Bellingham whose hype is not justified. Like, you see what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, but bro,
that's for me.
The thing is with me, yeah, I'm very consistent, yeah, at the level I hold footballers to. I'm consistent. Do you know what I'm saying? The thing is, yeah, yes, Bellingham's overhyped, but I've always said that. So no one cares about that. I think, yeah, that the hype that Musiala gets right now, yeah, I don't think that he's as good as people think he is, because he needs to get to the point where he's decisive. The final ball needs to be consistent. It needs to be decisive. The goals need to be there. The finishing needs to be decisive. Until that's decisive, it's whatever. It's what it is. It's the same with someone like Eze, yeah? I've been a big fan of Eze for years. I tell people all the time, I had an Eze backdrop years ago. 5 years ago or something stupid like that. But Eze's weakness is his final ball. It's the shot and the finish.
Yeah,
that's what his weakness is.
He's had to brush up on that for so long now. Like,
yeah, but he still missed 2 sitters against Man United. If Eze had the final ball, he would be the level of an Elise. but he's not Elise's level because he doesn't have the final ball. That's the difference. The difference between them two kind of players is the final ball, because on the ball, Eze can do some unbelievable things. Man, I want to talk about dribbling. Eze's right up there. But the final ball is the reason why I can't have Eze at the level that he probably could be. And it's the same with Musiala. What's the point in slaloming through 3 players and then under-hitting a pass and turning the ball over? Because that's what I see when I watch him. And he's a player I like. But because I like flair players, I know the standard that they need to be. His final ball is not there, bruv. He's playing in a dead league, yeah? He's playing in a league that Sancho bullied, you know?
Oh, bullied off.
And he's not bullying that league.
No, he's bullying. He bullied.
He's not bullying it, bro. He's not bullying it. When I'm watching,
he makes that league look easy when he plays.
Bro, when I'm watching Bayern Munich, he's not bullying it, bro.
Like,
he's not bullying it. No, he's not bullying it, bro.
As I said, the way Sancho bullied that league, I don't think it's the way Sancho, because see with Sancho, I still think Sancho is one of England's most technical talents, if not the England's most technical talent.
I agree with you, bro. I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, these men don't rate Sancho like that, but they rate Musiala like that. Do you understand what I'm saying? And Musiala's not doing what Sancho was doing there. I'm saying there's no balance in how people judge players. They're just looking at Musiala and saying, I like the way he looks, so I'm going to overlook everything else. That's what they're saying. But football is not just about how someone looks, bro.
No, 100%. But as I said, but when I see him and Wirtz balling out of Germany and see what these men are doing, yes, for me, I think Wirtz's decision-making is probably more refined. It's more refined than Musiala. But I also think Musiala is better on the ball than Florian Wirtz. So as I said, they're better at different things. As I said, my preference is Musiala.
These men are telling me Musiala got 16 GA last season. Sancho was getting 30 GA.
Oh yeah, no, don't give the
and these men are saying he's a scrub.
About no GA. Sancho's GA for Dortmund was a joke.
Bro. Sancho was doing it in a worse team. Worse team
against better teams in the champs. He was making Champions League
and doubling man's GA, bro. This is what I'm trying to say. So when man are hyping up the Musiala thing, I'm telling you guys, he needs to add to his game. If he continues to just play the way he's playing now, without being decisive, because that's the word I use, then who cares? Then he's just a playground footballer if he's not decisive.
Yeah. Sancho, the way Sancho made he made that league look like the Greek league, like what man said.
They started calling it a farmers league, bro. Because Sancho got 45 GA. They were saying it was a farmers league, and then my man's getting 16, but no one wants to talk about it, bro, because you like him. This is the problem. I don't have a dog in this fight. You know them, man. I don't have a dog in this fight, bro, because I like Musiala, bro. He plays football the way I like aesthetically, but bro, I still think Florian Wirtz is gonna get you more goals and more assists than him. You know why? Because Florian Wirtz's decision making is better.
Yeah.
He's got that killer instinct when he's around the box. Musiala don't have that. And this is the point. So I don't care how you feel about the situation. It's like, if he doesn't become more decisive, he's going to stagnate. This is what happens with these players, bro.
I think Musiala still gets better stats than him, but again, different systems. I think
he's 21 now. If he's 24 and
they're
he's
both
still
21,
doing...
they're both 21. They're both same age. I know they're both same age. Yeah.
No, but I'm saying Musiala specifically. I'm saying
in terms of which trait age is better, the decision-making trait age is better. That's not even a conversation.
This is the point I'm trying to make, bro. And you know what the crazy thing about it is, people think that players' decision-making improves with age, but history shows me that most of the time it doesn't. It's either you've got that trait or you don't have it. Hence why hence why Yamal is 17 and his decision-making is so good. Decision-making trait is something that you're born with. Your reading of the game. You're born with that. That really doesn't come. It doesn't really come with age. It doesn't. So if you don't have it, the chances are you're never going to have it, bro. People say, but Rants, but CR7, like he never used to. Bro, shut up, man. You know them ones there. CR7 came to Man United with some bad habits. He came to Man United being the best player at Sporting Lisbon, and he was allowed to do whatever the fuck he wanted. So he came to Man United being a big fish in a small pond, being able to play with his head down and do what he wanted and not look for his teammates because he was better than everyone else. And then he came to Man United, and that style of football that he brought into Man United, he couldn't do that at Man United. So he had to change his game. This is all it is, bro. But it's not that he didn't have the ability to see people. It's just that when he came to Man United, he wasn't looking for anyone because he's not used to looking for people. It's not the same thing. It's the same with Bruno. When Bruno came to Man United, Oli telling him, "Oh, do what you did at Sporting," is the worst fucking thing he could have said to him. It's the worst thing he could have said to him. "Oh, just do what you've been doing before." Get fucked. Do you know what I mean? No, don't do what you was doing before. Because when you're playing at a club, and you can do whatever you want, and you come
He
to
was
a club
nowhere near Paulinho, by the way. He was.
But that's what I'm saying. And when you will come to a club where you go from being the best player at a club, yeah. When you come from being the best player at a club to being part of a team, yeah, where you're just one of the team, you have to change your game. It's impossible that you don't. At least he's not going to play the same way at Palace that he does at Bayern Munich, and vice versa. Because at Bayern Munich, he's not the main man at Bayern Munich. That's just how it is, bro. Like, this is how football works. You can give the ball away 35 times at Sporting. You shouldn't be doing it for Man United. You shouldn't. Because the standards are supposed to be different. And this is the point. This is what people don't fucking understand, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? People don't think about football from a logical point of view. Everyone wants to get emotional. Oh, I like this player, so I'm going to fight tooth and nail for them. Get fucked, bro. None of these man ain't fucking paying my bills, blood. They're not putting petrol in my car. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I can look at all these men objectively and say, yo, he's good at this, he's not good at that. I don't give a shit. This is just how it is. Man will see a baller that they like, and all of a sudden, yeah, they got no faults. They're just perfect. That's crazy. That don't make no shit. That don't make no sense to me. It makes no sense to me, bro. A lot of these men are not as good as you man think they are. And I know the demographic of the people that watch me. Most of you are younger than me, which means most of you ain't seen anywhere near the football I've seen. Ain't seen it. So I'm not going to sit here and argue about players like Musiala, a player that I like, but I'm not going to argue with people that didn't see football before certain man, bro. Xavi and Iniesta, bro. Like, them man never saw all of Xavi and Iniesta. Them man saw fucking Iniesta
when he was
dusted. You know them ones when he was dusted.
Right, yeah.
Xavi when he was dusted. My brother, man.
You have to go back. You have to go back and watch the vote thing. You gotta go back in the vote, and you gotta go watch the 90.
Bro, but even when you get in the vote, you're not getting the full games.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I'm saying?
No, you can watch full games. There's certain sites you can watch.
But most of these men are not doing that, bro. The attention span of the average human being has been reduced so much.
Yeah, no, I just do that for players that I like. Like, you know what I'm saying? I won't just do it for random players because obviously everyone has time in it, Rants. But for me, there's certain. I had to go back and watch Busquets. Because for me at my age, I had to go back and watch Busquets in his younger years, because remember, Busquets is actually supremely younger than Xavi and Iniesta. I think everyone talks about, when people say the holy trinity of them three, they talk about like they're all the same age. No, Busquets is way younger than them, man. There, bro. Way younger than them, man. Even how old is Busquets now? How old is Busquets now?
I don't know.
Right now, 35 or 36.
Yeah,
right?
35, 36.
How long ago did Xavi stop kicking ball?
Time ago,
bro. These men stopped kicking ball when Busquets was like 30, blood. When he was like touching 30. You see what I'm saying? So when I had to go back and watch Busquets, because I chose to go back and watch him specifically, obviously, but when you go back and watch Busquets, you have the luxury of watching him with Xavi and Iniesta. When you go back and watch Busquets, bro, from when he was like 21, 22, bro, man's always been that good, innit? Like, you have to just go back and watch it to know he was always that good.
Yeah, but Monts, this is the point I'm trying to make.
Not everyone, I'm strengthening your point. Strengthening your point. Like, not everyone knows unless you because bro, not everyone is like, bro, you might be a little bit younger, bro, and that's out of your thing. So sometimes, bro, you just kind of got to go back and watch rather than hearing and watching comps, so you can actually see what man are talking about when they're talking this way.
Yeah, but this is multi-layered, because then first, them man need to humble themselves and realize that they don't know as much as they think. But also, because of how we've consumed football has changed. I've watched way more football than these, man, because I had to. There was no Twitter for highlights. There was no Twitter for highlights, bruv. It's either man watched the whole game or it was a match of the day thing. It wasn't, I'm not watching the game. I've just seen all the goals on Twitter. Most of these men don't need to watch a game of football, because every time a goal gets scored, the goal's on Twitter a minute later, bro. So man just see all the goals from a game and not watch the game at all. They don't even watch the highlights of the game. They just see the goals. This is how man consume football now. Do you know what I'm saying? And then man are going to try to argue with me that they can identify a better footballer than me. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because when I'm sitting there and I'm watching football and I'm telling man that this man's shit and this man's this, that, and the other, bro, my success record's is very, very high. That's why I could tell these man about Bruno Fernandes, yeah, while he's scoring goals, and tell you he's shit. A man saying, what do you mean, Rants, but GA and da, 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 da. Get out of here, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Watch full football matches.
True, bro.
That's what man needs to do.
When it comes to being a football fan and being a
brother
player that supports
them
your
man
team.
are saying, oh, Rants, he got 9 on sofa score. You're chatting shit. All right, cool. All right, cool.
The sofa score chat kills you. That one does.
Yeah, bro, he got 9 on sofa score. What? I'm done out here, bro. Yeah, I'm done out here.
Come on, man.
I'm done out here, bro. He got 9 on sofa score, so I was wrong. It just is what it is, bro. Football is not as fucking subjective as people like to think. It's not, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You can see someone's decision making. Like there's no stat for that. There's no stat for that. Because yesterday they said, oh, Rashford, 5 out of 5 take-ons. Yeah, cool. And then he fucked up the cross or gave the ball away. Where's the stat for that? There's no decision-making stat there. It tells you he's got 5 out of 5 take-ons, so you think he's cooking. It doesn't tell you that he gave the ball away after. Your stats are useless. Your stats are useless. Like the eye test will reign supreme all the time, bro. So certain man can be good players, but at the end of the day, if you lack in a certain area, it brings down your overall attribute. And that's why you get players like Thomas Muller that maybe don't have any outstanding attributes here, but they're very good footballers. But if I asked you what was Thomas Muller really, really good at, it's very, very hard for you to articulate it, because it's how he reads the game, what makes him a great player. You're not going to say, oh, he was a sick dribbler, he was a sick passer, he was a sick this. The guy was just good at everything, bro. What stands out to you about his game from a technical standpoint? What stands out?
Who?
Thomas Muller.
Well, oh no, bro. But everyone says Thomas Muller. Thomas Muller, he's a high IQ player. High IQ.
Yeah, exactly. Nothing stands out. So when man are telling me that my man's one of the best players in the world because he can dribble, but that's only one facet of the game.
Yeah, he was speaking about Thomas Muller. I think it's Leroy Sané. Or was it it's Alphonso Davies? No, it's Alphonso Davies. Yeah, he was like, man's not good at anything. Basically saying man's not good at anything, but he's one of the top players in the world. Do you know how smart you have to be not be? And by the way, no one's saying he's shit at everything. He's just a 5.
Good at everything.
Yeah, like he's just a 5 record. Like he's not. You know what they say? A jack of all trades, but a master of nothing, kind of thing. Yeah. But his IQ was up here. You know what I'm saying?
And this is the point. This is the point man's trying to make. So, do you know what I'm saying? Just because a man could slalom through a few players, that doesn't just put you to the top of the game. Or else, like I said, players like Hatem Ben Arfa would be at the top of the game. Because these man, look at fucking Ryan Jerky. Yeah, he's got all the talent in the world, bro. Why ain't he the best player in the world?
100.
Why ain't he one of the best players in the world, bro? Because football's not just about being good at one thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what man need to understand. They need to put their emotions aside and realize that having one very, very strong talent in football doesn't make you the best footballer.
And it's why, but Rents, it's why that it's people need to understand why you appreciate what you appreciate. Like people always thought that I appreciated Coutinho back in the day when I was younger, anyways, when he was playing and doing what he was doing because he scored bangers or because he could dribble through loads of players. Bro, like I've seen Sturridge dribble through loads of players. I've seen Suarez dribble through loads of players. I've seen a lot of Liverpool players be able to dribble, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Ben Ayoun skip. I've seen Ben Ayoun skip players. Yeah, right. I've seen Ben Ayoun dribble past man, you know. I've seen man be able to do that. But you know what I used to see Coutinho do? There was one pass he played to Sturridge against Newcastle, bro. And the ball was bouncing. There was a player coming from this way, and he used the outside of his right boot to trivela the pass just over the defender, just with the perfect weight, just for it to bounce in front of Sturridge to put man clean on goal. And because it was the 5th goal, I think it was the 5th goal for us, no one really spoke about it. I saw that pass, and this was when he was moped Coutinho. This weren't tattoo down the side, veneers were in. Do you get it? That weren't, you get it? This was curly hair, just a Jerry Cole Coutinho, bro. I see him do that pass, and I go, yeah, this guy's different, bro.
Yeah, he's a baller.
Because the decision making and the timing of every pass that he made, everything had an intent, and he done it better than everyone at Liverpool, even though he'd only been here for a year.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He barely been here, bro, and I could just tell straight away this guy's better than everyone else because of his decision making. You know what I'm saying? Same with Firmino. I had a lot of time for Firmino. I was like, wait a minute, this guy does everything at his own speed. Like, it's not because you're that quick at things. You know what I'm saying? The weight of
ultimately, that's what separates good players from really good players and great players. It's decision making. Of course it is. Do you know what I'm saying? And if your decision making, the majority of the time is not right, there's a ceiling on what you can do in football or where you can go. That's just it. Like, I don't make the rules. Like, this is how it's always been. That's how it's always been. And that's why I don't rate the wide players at Manchester United outside of Ahmad, because all of them, the decision making's poor. And this is what it is. Man said Bobby might be my favorite player at Liverpool. Hey, Firmino was different. He was different. Do you know what I mean?
My cat was moving mad, fam. Sorry.
No, it's calm.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, bro, 100%, knowing when to do something, is way more important than just being able to do it. And that's Bruno Fernandes in a nutshell. Bruno Fernandes, bro, knowing when to play that pass. Who cares if you're playing fucking Trivelas and all these things, bro? He plays them at the wrong times and he loses the ball. It doesn't matter if you can play a pass. If you don't know when to play the pass, what's the point in having that skill? What's the point of having it?
No, 100%.
That's crazy.
That's why Pogba just had, again, guys like that in terms of knowing what they need to do when they need to do it. As we speak about if Florian works, that's gonna age. It's just gonna age way better in your footballing career. You see what I'm saying?
This is what I mean, bro. So at the end of the day, bro, it's just something for you lot to keep in mind, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's not just having the ability to do something. It's knowing when to do it and being able to orchestrate the situations when you can best use that skill. That's like saying, oh yeah, I'm a sick fighter. If you just stand real still, I'll punch you in the face, innit? I bet you I can knock you out, bro. It's like, bro, when you fight a man, they're not going to stand there and wait for you to punch man in the face. It's just not going to happen. You have to set up the punch. You can't say, yo, bro, like, I can beat him up, but he's just got to not hit me back. You can't fight, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That doesn't make no sense. Like, if no one presses me and they stand off me and they give me loads of time, I can play the pass. So what, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? So what, bro?
Yeah. No,
do you know what I mean? Can you do it under pressure? Can you do it in the big moments?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Can you make world-class players look average? You know what I'm saying? Can you make world-class players look average? Like, as I said, there's certain moments that I see certain man do stuff, bro, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, these are the best of the best, and you're making them look like idiots, G.
Trust me.
Like, you see what I'm saying? It's like, you know, when I know it's a plain example, but when Messi made the best version of Alisson look like Pantilimon.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He made Alisson look like Pantilimon, bro. You see when man are doing things like that, You know what I'm saying? Bro, when I saw Coutinho chip De Gea at his front post,
Yeah, that was
and
nasty.
we're talking the best De Gea, by the way, because that De Gea was different, bro. That was the cat De Gea, bro. At his front post.
Yeah,
everyone thought it went side netting, bro, because it was like, nah, he didn't just do that.
Yeah.
He didn't just do that. Like, you know, man, I go, nah, that didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? When Bale ran off the pitch.
Yeah, nasty.
And then back on. You're like, nah, he didn't just do that, bro. He didn't just do that.
That's it. That's the levels.
You're seeing Abu Diaby drop shoulders, and people like Gerrard and Lampard are dropping and slipping and sliding. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Abu Diaby's running through midfield, making to get the Premier League's most sought out players look average. You see,
but this is the point. And I'm seeing 16-year-old Yamal making the best players that Europe have to offer look like scrubs.
Scrubs, bro.
Like scrubs, to the point where man are questioning his birth certificate. That's a real player.
This is it.
You know what I'm saying? You look, get these lights up, man. The 1600 in here. We still ain't hit 800 lights. I've got the other thing open. Saeed's not in the not backstage yet, but yeah, we're gonna redirect to the show with Saeed now. Anyway, people, what you got coming up, my bro?
I've got a show in like 5 minutes. I've got a show in 5 minutes still. Just going over everything that happened last night still. The usual show after, man, the usual thing. So yeah, man, we've got a match reaction. We're not sure if we're going to be going live at 10 p.m. today, but there's definitely a show in about 10 minutes. So yeah, man, we're on our way to 12,000.
You're nearly at 12.5. Yeah,
so nearly at 12.5 still. We're about 171 away.
That's it. The link is in the title. Make sure you subscribe to Big Six Bants if you haven't already, people. And yeah, man, back-to-back Red Talk settings with Saeed, man. We're gonna, I don't know, bruv. We have to talk about Manchester United, bruv. The joys. Do you know what I mean? So big up everyone. And yeah, man, I'll see you guys.